Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be jumping back into some Wuthering waves. In this episode, we meet Jianxin, finish the tutorial, and are attacked by my dog, who until this point in the stream had been taking an extended nap. Without further ado, let's hop into the game.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Not yet, bore me!
Talk about hospitality! Alright, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
I do enjoy being alone. I was not prepared for another cutscene. I really want to play the game. Everybody's watching me. I thought that it would just do the Final Fantasy thing and like I would actually go to City Hall, but I guess I've just slept on the path here. I wish that I could see my alerts. Game, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm not touching anything. It's okay. Please stop beeping. Are you good now? If you guys haven't been here when we've... Hi, Dre. Guys, this is a good friend of mine. Dre, Wyatt, beep. But if you guys haven't been here when we've talked about the beeping previously, it's a glitch in the game. It's not something I can control. I don't know how to make it stop. I will Google it after this stream and figure out if there's some way to at least like disable the sound effect or like sound type that's causing that beeping. So I don't want it to be annoying. Yes, yeah, I thought it was Twitch at first, and then it kept going after I muted Twitch, and it got to the point where I was like frantically looking around my windows like a crazy person until Roka Googled it for me. Why spicy? I don't like spicy. Oh my god, they didn't want to animate that either. We could have just faded to a black screen. They got noodles. No, that would be a terrible way to start the morning. It really would.
What do you say, Rover?
It's way too spicy,
like
yeah.
Baijer's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research.
That is another new way to pronounce Baijer.
No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the academy's entrance.
Have a great day, Roka. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope work goes well.
And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet
you have a wonderful day.
Every researcher will come running at you with Baijer leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker.
I'm gonna laugh. I don't think that's necessary.
Figured out the sugar pearl in the sundial? All that's left is that weird
No, thank you,
leaf and
Roka. You have a
run-of-the-mill
great day.
mangosteen,
Thank
right?
you. We're talking about the sugar pearl and the sundial, the leaf, and the mangosteen, right?
So it only took us one trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart.
I think we've actually figured out what the fuck those mean
yet.
yet.
To begin with. What's our next plan of action, Rover?
I feel like we should just wait.
Baijer said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field.
I feel like that's everywhere in this world right now.
To pursue this need.
Also, there's things in the background that are glinting, which usually mean I can like interact with or collect them. I want these fruit. I'm not interested in this dialogue. I just want the fruit. Did I have a dream? I don't think I had a dream. I didn't get a cutscene about a dream. My body does ache for battle, but I'll just talk about the access pass.
There are usually no checkpoints set up in the city besides at City Hall. The pass isn't required unless you have to leave the city borders.
Man, I would fucking hope. Get into some like fascist kind of shit if there's checkpoints inside the city.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, alright, Yang Yang?
None of these are like, yeah, I'll accept being
I
protected.
believe in ya. Without a doubt.
Ben's on the land of Solar's Dawn. Okay. I want the fruit. Climbing figs. They're very pretty. I barely got to see them because I was busy scooping them all up, but... I am not reading all of this. Nope, you've lost me. I can... There's just food on a table. Whose food is this? They're full plates. I love set design that, like... But... They don't really actually think about what they're doing in the design. And so you end up with just, like, full plates of food on the table. It's definitely happening more frequently in the city, and I'm not sure why. Can I have these butterflies? Yeah! They're dragonflies. I was wrong. Stop. What a weird bug. And I'm amazed that it hasn't been fixed yet. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? No. I'm just running. Alright, where's the path to get over there? They said there's the grapple, right? Oh god, no! Fuck. That works, I guess. Alright, we're gonna stand here for a moment. What? Okay, I guess I forgot we can climb in this game. Bird's nest? Oh, there's eggs! I'm so sorry, I'm just gonna endanger this species. I'm an aggressive collector in games like this. Anything that I can gather, I will.
Many resonators can boost our combat abilities with
Why?
special items.
Why are you
Our
stopping me in
echoes
this
can
random
use them
location to
too.
talk? Cool.
If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp for extra practice and to get these enhancement items.
No. No.
Yang Yang, did you hear that?
I want to
Is
play the
that someone
game.
crying and wailing?
I
That
hear
should
nothing.
be the Midnight Ranges training camp. Let's not worry about it just yet.
I would appreciate the sound effect in the game for better
Instructor Yan is in
storytelling.
charge of training new recruits. I heard he's pretty tough, but I think Rover can handle anything he throws at her.
Joke's on you, I have an access pass. It also looked like he had a tumor in the side of his neck.
What is your business, young lady? It's my third shift and you're still here.
Oh, I'm finally meeting her. Okay.
Oh, you must be the soldier on duty at noon yesterday. Nice
Thank
to see
you,
you
Dre.
again. I'm a resonator and a trained martial artist. I can handle myself. Please, I need to go look for someone.
Loa just woke up from a nap and she's like lifted her head off of her beanbag and one of her ears is all out to the side and the other's normal and she's just like looking at me and yawning. She's so cute.
I've promised the missing man's grandfather to bring him back. Would you let me through?
Be that as it may, I cannot let you, given the current circumstances.
Well, everything seems fine in the city. Are things really that bad on the front lines?
That's why we must stay vigilant, so people in the city can go on peacefully with their lives.
Hi, Rock Lobster. Welcome in.
Besides, General Jian is currently there at the Norfall Baron's base. Dangerous as it is, he will keep an eye on every soldier, including the one you're looking for. We have already sent a report on your case. You could just go home and wait for the good news. What's the point of staying here?
And she's like smiling
Thank you, but
respectfully
I
the
have
whole
already
time.
asked the patrol station for help and tried every method I could think of. Please let me through. I promised him, so I gotta give it my all. I understand your concern.
Oh, it was her earring, not a tumor. It looked like a tumor.
I don't want to be a bother. Would it help if I hid my presence and stayed somewhere further away? How about 5 miles? Or maybe 100? Well, 1,000 might be too far, though. I wouldn't be able to see you clearly.
Listen, Nobody knows when the soldiers will return, and even if they do, you might not find the one you seek.
There's been a lot of dialogue so far in this game.
It's a
And so
dangerous road ahead if you want to reach the front lines, and you don't even have an access pass.
I try not to talk over them because I don't want to risk like me not being hearable and them not being hearable.
Your access pass has been verified.
Yeah, oh, NPC just passed across my screen. I would like a reduction in cutscene once I start like actually getting the meat of the game. I hope that this is just like preliminary exposition and such, but you know, it happens. It depends on the kind of game.
Just you two?
Thank you for your help. I really appreciate it. I intend to leave the city with them, and they have agreed. Will it be an issue for you?
We'll beg.
Well, it says you have the highest level of access, so no procedural issues here. Honestly, she could lead an entire troop out of the city with that access pass, and no one would question it.
Sure.
I love that like we're being tested to see if we're the right person to be receiving this shit, but we just have super
So
high level
you're looking
access.
for the relative of a veteran, and you believe he's in the Midnight Rangers camp in Desert Highland?
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Something glinting in the background that I want to collect.
This mangosteen? It's got some fresh-looking leaves, soft, springy skin, and 8 fleshy segments fully ripened inside. It looks like a nice fruit.
How do you know that?
Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. There's a bruise at the bottom. If you don't eat that part soon, it'll spoil.
How deeply did she investigate this thing? That also doesn't answer my question.
His name is Jaeyuan. I don't know him in
Jaeyuan.
person. On my way down the mountain, I ran into his grandfather who was looking for his grandson on his own but ended up lost.
I am aggressively correcting all the pronunciation in this game. She said Ji-yuan, it's Juyuan.
I couldn't just leave an elderly person like him out
Right.
there. So I thought I'd escort him to the nearest city and make further plans once we're safe.
Technically, it's Juyuan. But, you know, if we want to be linguistically correct about it and not say it how people actually do, it's Juyuan. But people say it as Juyuan.
You're willing to go to such lengths with someone you don't know. You have a kind soul, Master Jianxing.
Still not correct. Jianxin.
It's all thanks to many kind-hearted people. Without them, Mr. Zhongye and I wouldn't have made it to Jinzhou.
Okay,
According to what
we
I
should get
gathered,
moving.
Mr. Zhongye's grandson is very likely in the Desert Highland. Thanks to your help, I can finally leave the city to find him.
Is that where we're heading? I actually don't know
course.
what the story's doing at this point. I don't know where we're meant to be or where we're meant to be going. Let's look at our quests, I guess. Oh my god, we still have tutorial things to do. Alright, we should do that one. So that we can escape the tutorial. We've been going for almost 4 hours, I realized a minute ago. And I've been stopping to talk sometimes, but by and large we've been playing the game. And this is a lot of tutorial. I understand, it's a complex game. I just feel like it could have been split up just a little bit. Or like, give me a little more action during the tutorial. Loa's staring at me and just sighed very loudly at me. Are you the best girl? She's got her front legs all stretched way out off the side of her beanbag. She loves stretching her shoulders like that. But yes, I have been on for a while now. It is probably almost time to wrap up. I'm probably gonna finish this tutorial quest and then we'll wrap up for the day. But I just want to say I appreciate everyone who's been here. If you've been here for 5 minutes, if you've been here for 3 hours, I love you so much. I'm so appreciative. I fully expected to stream to nobody all day, and I'm so grateful that I have had company today, and so grateful that people want to be here. It means so much to me, so thank you. I'm not gonna cry on my first stream. I'm gonna save that for my second stream. Yeah, thank you. Ah, so he knows Xiaofang's real name, quote-unquote real name, question mark? It's gotta be a dead name that maybe she just switched from, right? I have no idea. I should be reading these out loud. So this youngling here must be a friend of our great patroller Qixia, yes? Uncle Chenpi, please stop teasing me. Uncle Chenpi, this is my friend Rover. I brought her here today for some help. We're gonna give the sonance? How do you pronounce that? The casket. Wow, this thing is really hard to find. I've been out in the wild searching for something like this. I'm so lucky to meet you today, Rover. What the fuck is it? It might look like a box, but it's actually some kind of energy entity that doesn't have a physical existence. What in the fuck does that mean? On the other hand, one could consider it a box in a way. The usual boxes contain physical items, but the sonance caskets contain records of the past. So it's like a fucking hard drive? Well, my young friend, this is a data fragment that survived the collapse of Sonoro spheres. The sonance caskets, just like the Sonoro spheres, hold on to the sounds from bygone days. Loa has relocated and is now in the middle of the living room, closer to me. She's inching over here because she's awake now and she's bored. She's gonna start climbing in my lap soon. Within these caskets, one can find the most treasured artifacts from the magnificent civilization that existed before the lament, as well as the profound human emotions experienced during the catastrophe. They represent the final remnants of a bygone era, washed away by the relentless tide of history. I have a selfish request to make. Could you please let me have this sonance casket? I was expecting that. I don't remember where we got it or why or what we need it for. To be frank, the sonance casket doesn't hold any financial worth. Yet for those of us who are relic hunters, the information stored in these sonance caskets is highly coveted. I can pay you with shell credits or other valuable items. Long story short, it's a sweet deal for you. I'll make sure you're happy with what you get. Rover, you can trust Uncle Chenpi. He's a famous treasure appraiser from Jinzhou. Definitely not a bad person who cheats and deceives. The comma there and just the way it's said makes me doubt that. Besides, I, Qixia, am a patroller. If he ever lies to you, justice will punish him. Qixia, you know I'd never do something like that. Just kidding, Uncle Chenpi. You're so kind. No hard feelings, okay? I guess we don't have a choice but to give it to him. I can't say no. Thank you, Rover. So, I guess that just unlocked this store. Oh my god, it's doing a dance. What in the fuck? That's awesome. And so over time we'll amass enough of these for more pulls. Is that thing sapient? I'm really confused about it. Or at least sentient. I think I've already delivered. Yeah, I don't have anything for you. Bye. Advanced energy core, weapon experience. I don't understand the concept of weapon experience. We're gonna pet this dog. This dog looks... Oh, you can ask him to sit. He looks so much like Loa. I don't have anything to give him. And it won't give me... There we go. Now I can ask... Now I can... Fuck. Pet him. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we can't get the map that's up north yet, but we will probably soon. There's a butterfly. Gotta get it. I am obligated. Can I take these oranges? I don't think so. They're not glittering, so probably not. Stop. Stop. I'm not doing anything. I don't know what its deal is. I want so badly to know exactly what causes that glitch. But it's unlikely that they'll ever tell us. She's over there just like sniffing and gently chewing on my sock. Not in any way that's gonna damage it, just like barely mushing it with her teeth. She's so weird. She's been napping up until this point. My neck is so slobbery. But yeah, that's why you guys haven't heard about her at all until now. She's been asleep pretty much all morning. Or I guess it's afternoon now, so all afternoon. Oh, I can't pick up the birds even if I do get close enough. I want this flower. I'm dropping a couple frames as I move around the world because it is... Stop. I'm not doing anything. I wonder if it's the controller that I have connected. Like, I haven't touched it, but I wonder if it's getting confused because... Oh, sliding goat. Because I have the controller connected. Alright, we're gonna activate this thing, and I think we're gonna wrap up there. Thank you all so much for joining me for that episode of Wuthering Waves. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.